Hey, what's up, traders? Friday, December 16th. Here's your morning ideas. What's up, traders? We moved down into this 38.95 area overnight. You can see right here, this 38.95 area was where this volume really starts to pick up. You see this? We're in this chunk of volume now, and you can see that little dotted line. That's the actual current trading price. So we're trading inside of that volume. So what I think we're going to see, and we've talked about, higher scenarios and lower scenarios. So I won't beat the dead horse there. But if we can really get a hold of these prices this morning, and what I mean by that is trade in here and actually sit here and not push immediately higher, then I think that ultimately we end up seeing 38.25 next. Okay, so this is the bottom of the volume, because when we get in these heavy volume areas, the typical behavior looks something like this, where you come into the volume, you try to bounce. We didn't get an initial bounce off of 38.95 like I expected, and then we start to work our way lower, okay? And then it gets pretty erratic in here. We move up, and then we move down, and then we make a decision whether we're going to come down into this distribution down here, or from there we pop back into the middle, and then we visit the other side. And then what you're left with in these kind of markets is just really, really thick areas, dense areas, heavily traded, and so that's what I'm expecting. So we're in between the area there. Let's show you that one. So here's the area right here, and we're in one of those areas now, and the next area is here. It's this area we just came from, right? So what I want to see on the open is if we start to gain some strength, like what happens when we get to 39.40, or do we stay down here and just start trading down here? And if we do, then I think that we'll go all the way to the other side, which is down here around 38.30. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing overnight. We can take a look at the overnight profile just to see what we look like. It looks very similar to yesterday, like very similar. You see how yesterday was really bottom heavy? Same thing, same thing here. We do get some, I think it's quadruple witching Friday. We do get some weird movement off of the open when, the expiration of many of the options happen. So if you see some weird behavior off of the open, that's usually what it is on quadruple witching Friday. But again, I think that the market's actually been auctioning pretty nicely, and it'd be interesting to see what happens here if we can really get a hold of these prices in this area we're at now, or if we try to bounce right off of the open out of that. If we do stay here and continue to trade here, continue to put volume here, I would expect to see 38.30 today, as weakness has kind of been the what we've done this week. When we look at the week, we just haven't been able to hold on to the higher prices, right? We just haven't been able to do it. And that does not bode well for the last 2 weeks of the year, as we're supposed to be trying to rally in December. But like I said, I'd caution that, because it's been a down year so far, and you could get the opposite of that, some dumping. All right. So that's it for today. A lot of stuff coming, guys, that take profit. I know I keep saying that, but there's been a couple bugs that's kind of delayed the release for a day or two. We've got a private community we're bringing out, and a lot of stuff in the background. So hope to show you guys that all soon. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Let's kick ass today, and we'll move into next week, where we usually slow down, but I think we'll get some pretty good auctioning into the last 2 weeks of the year. Okay, guys, talk to you soon. Talk to you later.